Hi students, I'm ready with my second part of the same chapter, that is class 7, chapter number 1, and the name of the chapter is Nutrition in Plants. The second part, previously we have already done autotrophic mode of nutrition in plant. We have done it in detail, and right now I am going to move forward with the topic types of nutrition. We are going to start with the second topic, which is heterotrophs. What are heterotrophs? Basically, they are the one which cannot produce their own food. Okay, what are the organism which cannot produce their own food? Correct, animals is a category which cannot produce its own food. Now let's move further in our topic. Now heterotrophs are divided into various categories. Okay, first category which we are going to discuss is all about parasites. Parasites are the animals which do not prepare their own food. Instead, they depend on other organisms to derive their nutrition. One organism is in beneficial and the other organism is not in benefit. Of course, it has a loss. Let's take an example of cuscuta plant. You already know about cuscuta plant. Just imagine there is a stem of a plant on which one climber type plant is there. This is known as cuscuta. We also call as daughter. This is cuscuta. What does cuscuta do? It has a very pointed projections which is known as haustoria. These haustorias are present in the stem of the cuscuta plant. They penetrate into the stem of the other plant and derive their nutrition. So one is in benefit and the other plant is in loss. Okay, so is there any problem? I think you are clear with the parasites. Now in parasite, there is one more term I'm going to introduce right now, that is known as host. Host is the one which provides the food and shelter to the other plant. Okay, host means the one who is providing the food and nutrition to the food or shelter to the other plant. Okay, let's move further. Now the parasite are again divided into two categories. One is partial parasite and the other one is complete parasite. Partial parasites are the one which depend partially on any of the host. That means they take a very small amount of favor from the other plant. Example I can give you, like have you ever heard about mistletoe? You remember Christmas? There is a green color leaves we used to keep on the doors, and that is called mistletoe. That mistletoe basically grow on eucalyptus or mango tree. Okay, they take only minerals and water from the plant. They does not harm the plant as such, the way haustorias present in the cuscuta does to the plant. Now cuscuta is an example of complete parasite. They actually kill the other plant. There is one more example you must have heard in your day-to-day life, amar bale. Amar bale, when it grow on any of the plant, the other plant die. It completely die because this amar bale take all the nutrition of the plant. Now let's move further into the topic. Now second topic is saprophytes. Okay, saprophytes are the one which grow on dead and decomposing bodies. Dead and decomposing bodies means the one who is already dead and they are decomposing, so these organisms grow on them. You can take an example of fungus, bacteria. They basically grow on such organism which is already dead. Some more examples are snow orchid, Indian pine, or I can give you examples of mushroom. You must have seen mushroom. So these are all the examples of what they are, saprophytes. They grow on the dead and decomposing organisms. Okay, now the third category starts is your insectivorous plant. Insectivorous plants are those plants which catch insects to fulfill their requirement. As you already know that insectivorous plants are already green in color, So I have already taught you the plant which is green in color will always do photosynthesis, right? So why does it catch insects? Basically, these insectivorous plants grow in a soil where nitrogen is very deficient. To remove the deficiency of nitrogen, they catch small insects and fulfill their deficiency of nitrogen. Examples of insectivorous plant are Venus flytrap, pitcher plant. You have seen the picture of pitcher plant. Would you like to see? Wait, let me show you the picture of pitcher plant. It is here. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. Can you see the picture of pitcher plant? Good. See? Sorry, my back camera is not working right now. I'll see to it. Okay. Now, next topic which we are moving further is symbiotic relationship. That is symbiotic plant. Have you ever heard a relationship of plant in which both the plants are beneficial with each other? Yes, both the plants are beneficial with each other. Have you ever heard of lichen? Lichens are the plant which are basically a mixture of two. That is, an algal partner and a fungal partner are both together in it, living together. Algae is green in color, so it prepares the food for the plant. It is autotrophic in nature. It prepares the food, while fungal partner provide the water and mineral to the plant, as well as protection to the plant from the other I can say animals or any kind of enemy. Okay, it provide protection also, as well as water and mineral. You can also get an example of rhizobium plant. Rhizobium plant, I mean rhizobium bacteria. Don't get confused with the term. Rhizobium bacteria are living in the root nodules of the plant, and they provide nitrogen to the plant. In return, plant provide food and nutrition to the bacteria. They both live in a very good relationship. Okay, leguminous plant, I can give you an example of leguminous plant like pea. Have you ever eat pea? Matar. Chali. Now, these are the four categories in which plants are basically heterotrophs are divided. Let's move towards the last topic of our chapter, which is nutrients replenish in the soil. How does nutrient get replenished into the soil? Yes, replenishment of nutrient is very important in soil. Otherwise, how will plant grow? Once you have done an agriculture on a land and then you left that land for a while, how does the nutrient come back into the soil for the plant? I'll tell you the way. Number one, decomposers. Decomposers are the one which are working on the dead and decomposing bodies. They break down the dead and decomposing bodies with the help of enzymes, and these enzymes, when they break down the dead and decomposing bodies, the nutrients get mixed into the soil. Number one was decomposer. Number two, if you're a farmer, you will add the artificial source of nutrients into the soil, like fertilizer into the soil, like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. In previous part, when I taught you about the autotrophs, I told you about these things. Okay, go through that part again and revise it. Now, the third part is all about the leguminous plant. Leguminous plants in which in these plants the rhizobium named bacteria lives into the root nodules. It fixes the nitrogen into the plant. In return, I already told you that it gets the nutrient. So these are the basic three ways to replenish the soil again with the nutrients. So my topic is finished, and I hope you are able to understand all the details. I am going to forward you some worksheets on this topic, and I hope you solve it well. Stay home, stay blessed. and be focused.